You're watching the Beer Channel.
With perhaps the most prominent craft beer program in the region, Churchkey helped build the foundation in the city for outstanding food and beer menus. Renowned for carrying 555 labels, 55 taps, and 5 authentic cask-conditioned ales, Churchkey creates a fluid rotation of a commitment to ingredients, knowledge, and experience. We sat down with beer director Greg Engert.
What is really cool about the beer scene here now is it just continues to snowball and has been doing so for a good 5 years at this point, is that we have a loyal following of craft beer aficionados, people that are really hungry for all the latest, greatest things. But then it seems that everybody is coming out just for craft beer in general now. So it's not just the people who are online studying the ratings and things like that anymore, or trading, or home brewing, or doing tastings in private. It's actually a lot of everyone coming out. On a Friday and Saturday night, we'll have a line at Churchkey sometimes, and these are people who are just coming out to have a great time and figure, if you're going to go out and drink great things, you're going to go out and have a few beverages on any given night, why not trade in these kind of fizzy macro beers for something that's going to provide excellent flavor? And so you're seeing a transition from people going out and just kind of going out to bars to being very, very specific about where they want to drink and what they want to drink. Well, the scene here has been exploding for a number of years. I took over at Rustico, the first location, which is in Alexandria, back in 2006. That's when I joined the group altogether. Before then, I was at the venerable Brickskeller down in Dupont. And even back in 2004, 2005, and 2006, I noticed that things were starting to heat up a little bit in the beer industry in DC. In 2006, I came out to Rustico in Virginia, and I started to notice that things were really starting to speed up. And at that time, my partner and I started planning what would eventually become Churchkey and Birch and Barley, which has now been open for just over 3 years. We opened in October of 2009. So it seemed like when we opened Birch and Barley Churchkey, it was like at the exact right point, and things just boomed all of a sudden. One of the things that is high on our list right now is we are in the process of opening a new restaurant, bar, and brewery down by National Stadium. It's called Blue Jacket. It doesn't look like Blue Jacket's going to be ready quite in time, but we have been working really hard for Blue Jacket already. At this point, we've done nearly 20 different collaborations with different breweries all over the U.S., and that's going to continue apace leading up to Craft Brewers Conference. So look for Blue Jacket beers to be making a big splash during the conference itself. Obviously at Churchkey and Birch and Barley downstairs, we're going to have an event every single night of the week incorporating local brewers, international brewers, and craft brewers from all over the country, many of which you can't actually get in DC on a typical basis. So it's going to be a really busy week for us here, and then we'll be spreading the party out to our locations in Virginia and in DC. We've got a new concept that's opening up. It's called GBD, our Golden Brown Delicious, which is going to be in Dupont Circle, a fried chicken and donuts place with great craft beers. We're going to have some awesome things going on during CBC there. You look at both Roosticos, Alexandria, and the Arlington branch having a bunch of great events. And even some of our smaller restaurants and bars that have great beer but a more focused list, like Evening Star Cafe and Columbia Firehouse, also in Alexandria, they'll probably be chipping in with some really cool events as well. But the great thing about DC now is that our restaurants in DC are booming as well. We have an amazing restaurant scene that's constantly blossoming, and they of course are jumping in on the craft beer game as well, and they're incorporating great craft beer lists. So I would say that you definitely want to eat well while you're here and take a look at some really cool restaurants. One is called Little Cerro. It is a tasting menu only Northern Thai inspired place in Dupont Circle. Really affordable, absolutely amazing beers that they pair with their Northern inspired Thai dishes. That's crazy great. Check out a place called The Source, which is one of Wolfgang Puck's restaurants. It's operated locally by a guy named Scott Druno. He's the chef there. Amazing kind of Asian inspired fare as well, with a fantastic beer list to boot. And then there's a bunch of really great places to grab an amazing craft beer as well. Pizzeria Paradiso is fantastic. I like the Big Hunt in Dupont Circle. It's just a great kind of dive bar with a lot of character. That's also a really great place as well. If you find yourself in the nation's capital during the Craft Brewers Conference, please be sure to check out Churchkey. Grab a beer or two up here. Make sure to grab dinner at Birch and Barley downstairs. That's where myself and my chef, Kyle Bailey, and my pastry chef, Tiffany McIsaac, are pushing the boundaries of beer and food pairing on a nightly basis. We have an awesome beer and food tasting menu offered nightly down there, so you definitely want to grab some food there. We invite you to check out both of our Roosticos out in Northern Virginia, Alexandria and Arlington, for great food and great beers as well. And also be on the lookout for Blue Jacket beers. That's our brewery, restaurant bar concept that's coming up. You'll definitely see them sprinkled all over DC. And we're really proud to say that it's going to be one of DC's newest and hopefully most revered craft breweries.
If you're looking for something on the more exotic side, the Big Hunt at Dupont Circle may be just what you need. The Big Hunt is one of the district's oldest beer bars, with 3 floors, 4 bars, and 27 beers on tap. The first floor restaurant is split between 2 rooms, both with plenty of booths for entertaining with friends. The walls are covered in exotic travel posters and animal skins. Another area has leopard skin pattern booths under canvas tent fabrics. Fangs and teeth adorn the walls, along with other strange paraphernalia. The second floor has another bar and an open area with a billiard table. A view of the downstairs bar keeps the scenery moving. The top level is a Tiki Island-style area with long picnic-style tables, a smaller bar, green and red lights showcasing large wooden masks, patio heating, and plenty of space to enjoy your visit. Voted Best New Restaurant in 2010 by Washington City Paper, Scion at Dupont Circle is an absolute gem. Dubbed sophisticated comfort food, the menu is Asian-inspired modern American cuisine, complete with signature dishes. The large, spacious dining area wears the color scheme of salmon, celery, and wheat shades with bamboo flooring. During the summer, the patio and atrium dining area offers al fresco eating right on P Street. Events include beer dinners galore with labels such as Trogs, Brooklyn Brewery, Bootleggers, Great Lakes, and Dogfish Head. The extensive craft beer list via draft and bottle rounds out one of the quieter top picks in the DC area and makes Scion definitely worth the visit. Pizza Paradiso at Dupont Circle has been consistently ranked among the finest restaurants in the district. Part of a larger group of restaurants located throughout the city, Pizza Paradiso at Dupont takes the finer points of the Georgetown location and softens the feel to a more neighborhood-style traditional pizzeria. There are 12 local and artisan draft selections, a diverse list of 200 bottled beers, and a rotation of traditional British-style cask ales. The wood-burning domed stone oven is placed at the heart of the restaurant. Pizza Paradiso is known as an institution of quality toppings, including lamb sausage, hot cherry pepper, pancetta, pecorino, bresaola, and more. The restaurant is open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner, with continuous service through the afternoon and into the late night hours. Thanks for watching. Next time we visit H Street and we check out locations like Smith Commons, Dr. Granville Moore's, Beer Garden House, and Little Miss Whiskey's Golden Dollar.